latest is this is a breaking news story, and just 5-6 minutes ago, the whole of the United Kingdom learnt that Boris Johnson has indeed been moved out of intensive care, but of course we have to underline that he remains in hospital. Which hospital? Well, St Thomas's Hospital, which is just across the Thames from Parliament and which is under a mile from his official residence. So earlier today, we had some positive signs during the government daily briefing, which was actually chaired and run by the man who has been deputising for him, the Foreign Secretary, Dominic Raab, who's also First Secretary. He had indeed updated us, as indeed we'd had at lunchtime, positive reports that he was sitting up in bed, still receiving oxygen, but was making positive steps. But this will be very welcomed that he's been moved out of intensive care. And of course, many people from across the world, but of course very much here, hoping that he's going to make a full and speedy recovery. So what's interesting is that in 28 minutes, we're going to have the whole of the nation applauding in streets with pots and pans and shouting for the National Health Service and key workers in the United Kingdom. Of course, the NHS, which has very much been the people who've been looking after the Prime Minister. And I received today the letter, as everybody here in the United Kingdom has done, which was from the government, which is signed by Boris Johnson, and urges everybody to stay at home, and he praises the NHS in it. I think it will be very interesting to see, when he does make a full recovery, what he has to say about the care that he received and his new impressions of the National Health Service.